Good morning. This is the 13th of November, and this is Heidie's litter of schnoodle babies. These guys are doing really, really good. They are 4 weeks old today, so they are up and a little bit more ambulatory and walking around than everybody else. They're getting just as cute as can be. Let me move them. They were walking around here a second ago, and I sit them down, and then I put them all back in a row so you could see their faces. And they're kind of like panicked now. They're coming along really, really good. Oh, and she's mad I took her babies. They've had 2 wormings. They are getting really nice and wavy with little curls through their coats. They've got super awesome coats. And they're doing really good. No issues with anybody. Not really eating dog food yet. Probably another 4 or 5 days we'll start them on some yogurt and get them started that way. But so what I'm going to do is I'll go through and I'll give you microchip numbers, because really they're all different, but I'll still give you microchip numbers. And then we're going to weigh them this morning. And so I know in their pictures yesterday I did not put weights down, and it's just quicker if we do the weights when we do a video. So I think from now on we're probably just going to do the video with their weights. It makes it a lot easier. And so I'm going to start with the littlest one. This puppy is still available. The other puppies you're going to see on this video after her spot are all on the sold page because they are sold. So if you want to see her siblings and see their individual photos, if you go to the puppies that are sold page, that's where you're going to find them. So this little gal is a black, but truly she's not going to stay black. If you look underneath this coat, which is hard for you to see, she is changing color. She's got little light colored hairs under here. What color is she going to be? I can't tell you. I wish I could. But she's also changing on the back of her ears. So some of them look buff. Some of them look beige. You can kind of see there, if Jill zooms in, you can see that lighter coat. So yes, she looks black, but she is not going to be black. Her eyebrows are changing. This eyebrow's got a lot of light colored hairs on it. So what she's going to end up, usually under their tail will tell you. Let me see under your tail. Yep, she's got the same brownish spots on her tail. So, I don't know. She could end up buff. She could end up like a salt and pepper buff color. It's really tough to tell. She's got super soft coat. And, oh, there, that side really shows it. There, you can really see that side's turning. So, anyway, yes, she's black right now, but she is not going to be black when she gets about 6 months old. She's got white on her toes. She's got white on this front foot. And she also has a big white tuxedo chest. A little bit of white on her goatee. And let me give you her microchip. 6952 is the last 4 of her microchips. And let me put her in here. And I know by the time you see this, I do not have her photo updated. It did not turn out well yesterday, so I'm going to shoot a new one and put new photos on. So she is 1 pound 13.9 ounces as of today. She is little, but she's a chunk. She's nice and fat, nice and healthy. She's just doing really good. So that's the story on the little female. I should say black, but she's really not. She's like a little chameleon. She's going to change colors. So, alright, so that's her. So let's start with the chocolate merle male. This little guy is really cute. I love his half face. He's got lots of waves and curls coming. You can see on his back that he's getting really curly. Really nice, soft, thick hair. Just awesome coat. Where are you going, you little wombat? Come around here. Okay. There you go. You come back on here. Last 4 numbers on this puppy are 4448. And let me give you a current weight. Let's see what he weighs. Alright, bud. Climb in my bowl. 2 pounds, 0.1 ounce. So just right at 2 pounds, almost exactly on the button. And nice little guy. Nice, just a nice thick body, nice weight. Doing really good. Alright, Ornery. This is the one. We've all loved this puppy. We've watched him change. He's the coolest looking little dude. Curlier than all get out. So This guy is going to be kinky curly. I mean, he's already got kinky curls everywhere. His legs are curly. But he's obviously changing colors, which you can tell. Heidi, stop. He is, you can see on this side too. See how buffy he is under there? Well, when they turn colors, they start at the bottom and it rotates up. So his back will be the last thing that turns. And it may stay dark chocolate until he's 5 or 6 months old. But then eventually it's going to change too. So he's also our chameleon that's changing colors. But I'll tell you what, he's got curls that just don't quit. Alright, let me get his weight. Okay. He is 2 pounds, 2.4 ounces as of today. Alright, little one, come down here. Alright, this is our big chameleon. She has changed colors dramatically since birth. 3740. We don't get them like this very often, but I love it when we do. She's going to be awesome when she's done. And I think the sister is going to be really close to this. She's turned a lot more quickly, so she may stay a little darker, but I think this is the color that you're going to end up with the other puppy also when it's full grown. But you can see under here how the changes are coming. She looks so cool with the dark tipping in there. I really hope that she keeps the dark tipping as she gets older. But she's beautiful. She looks like a little raccoon once we trimmed her face. But she's got nice coat, nice waves and curls flipping up in this coat already. But you can see down the center how ebony black it is with no color change. That's what I mean when they change from the sides up, and the backs will be the last thing that ever changes. Alright, sweetie, let's see what you weigh today. Alright. 1 pound, 15.1 ounce. So almost 2, not quite. Alright. Now, last but not least, this is the chunk of the group. This guy is just a handful. He's not much bigger than everybody else, but he's wider than everybody else. Huh. Are you just so quiet and docile? This is the blue merle male. He is just awesome. He's got beautiful coat, markings. They feel like velvet. Just a beautiful, beautiful puppy. He's going to make a really pretty picture under a Christmas tree this year, that's for sure. I'm not a fan of Christmas puppies, and I never hesitate to tell people that Christmas is tough on puppies. Too much stress, too much tension. So don't expect your puppy to act normal. Keep it as calm as you can for your puppy during the Christmas holiday. Don't throw him in the middle of the mix if you can help it. The more you stress the puppy, the more you run into issues with coccidia, which is just basically where their immune system lowers and it lets the bacteria in their gut grow. But Christmas is a very stressful time for babies. I know everybody thinks it's this big, soft, fluffy moment when Santa leaves a puppy under the tree and you open the gift, and it might be soft and fluffy for the people that are getting it, but it's really tough on the puppy. And lots of times it's stressful on the family too. So just kind of keep that in mind. That's my Christmas lecture for the morning. Okay. I would really rather not have any puppies that can go home at Christmas, but unfortunately I never know when Mother Nature is going to plan a heat cycle. Let's see. This little guy is 2 pounds, 7.3. So he's the chunker of the group. But just doing really good, not missing any meals, that's for sure. So all of them are doing great. They all had a bath yesterday, and everybody is doing everything they're supposed to at this age. They are going to, you'll notice from now on, usually that 4-week milestone makes a huge change for everybody. Puppies start to change, activity level starts to change, they get very busy, they get inquisitive, they start looking for things and kind of just researching their environment. So this is a great time for stimulus. They start getting some toys at this age once they can play and get around. They start to play with Mom, and Mom becomes their teacher. So she teaches them not to bite. She teaches them if they argue and fight with each other, she watches them, but if it gets too noisy, she breaks it up. So she does a lot with the puppies for the next 2 weeks. But this is the age they start getting cute. They're awake a little longer. They start to interact with each other, and it's a fun time to be here to watch. So hopefully these videos will give you just a little piece of that, and you can watch the changes as they start to grow and mature. You have no teeth. No, you have no teeth in there yet. No, you don't. And we don't really do too much with them at this point except just be their friend. I don't do any training. We don't do any no bite. We don't do any of that stuff. We just let them be a puppy and be with mom. We don't mess with them a whole lot. Just enough to pick them up every day, know they're okay, give them a bath, trim their toenails. But the rest of the time, mom's their mom, and that's who needs to do the most of it with them right now. They're very social with us. They know people, so they're not afraid of people. And so we start on them pretty good about 6 weeks old, and we kind of start changing their lives at that point. So if you have any questions, or if you have an idea of when you'd like to book in for pickup, please don't hesitate to give me a call. It's going to book up really quickly at Christmas time, so the sooner you get booked, you can get the time and the date you want, the better off that everybody will be. So have a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed their pictures and their videos, and call me if you have any questions.